Hi everyone, welcome to Pretty Pastel Pastries. Today we're going to learn how to make chocolate covered strawberries for Valentine's Day or for any occasion. And I have already pre-washed our strawberries so they're nice and washed. And when you're washing, you always want to make sure you go under the leaves because you can always find like some dead leaves in there and you don't want none of that. So always make sure you rinse them well and you pat them dry. So mine's are already dry as well. And what I'm going to be using to transfer them to the refrigerator for a little bit is just have a little bit of parchment paper with a sheet pan. Alright, so let's start. So what I like using actually is a toothpick. So go ahead and insert your toothpick. Not directly in that little like center right there, but just like to the side. And you're going to want to hold it like this. I feel like this method works out for me better. You can get all the way to the top because I don't like seeing strawberries like halfway up here. It doesn't look really nice to me, but it's preference to you. And so yeah, that's how we're gonna dip it in. And you never want to get toothpicks like this because that little piece right there, it can go into your strawberry and you're gonna be like in a whole lot of trouble. So always toss that away. Always double check. Alright, so now that our strawberries are all done with the toothpick, we're going to start dipping. And you always want to make sure that your chocolate is not hot. Like you want it to just be like warm. Alright, let's start dipping. So again, grab it by the stems. And you just want to go side to side. You just want to shake off the excess. Alright, so we're all done dipping all the strawberries. So now I'm just going to clean up a little bit and I'll be right back. Alright, so while the chocolate covered strawberries are in the refrigerator, we're going to start on decoration. I mean, you can do many types of different decoration, but what I like doing is doing pretzels and dipping them in chocolate and covering it half and then drizzling it with some chocolate. So we're going to go ahead and do that and I'm going to show you. So all you do is you grab your chocolate, you grab your pretzel, right it in half, pull it out, shake off the excess. And then you just grab a toothpick, you pierce the middle. That's it. And place it on your parchment paper. Alright, so let's start with the drizzling. So what I like using are decorating bags, but you can also use parchment paper and just like put them into little cones. I can show you guys a video later on. If you guys want to see that, please let me know down in the comments. Just put the chocolate in your decorating bag and you're all set. And you want to make sure your chocolate is still runny. You don't want it hardening up or anything, because then it'll harden up in the bag. You always want to make sure you place a piece of parchment paper on the bottom so that when you drizzle, you can easily just toss this away. Or you can also do it on your countertop. I mean, it's optional, up to you. It's just a little bit more to deal with. But all you do is, if you drizzle, you know, you have a huge mess, you just scrape it off and you just go ahead and toss it away. I mean, either or, you can do either. All right, so I'm just gonna go with the easier route and use the parchment paper. Placing your chocolate in the decorating bag, you can place it in a cup so that it's a little bit more easier for you, or you can just cup it over your hand. Up to you, really. All right. So just go ahead and add in your chocolate. I'm gonna add a little bit, you don't need that much. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with my white color, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my red. You don't want to add the red in your bag just yet, just because it is gonna take a little bit of time to like pipe it on there and stuff, so just in case your red hardens, you don't want that, so just wait and you add that in. Go ahead and cut off a tiny tip. Okay, so this hole is way too small. You can tell that because it's like doing this little ribboning at the bottom, and it's just too small still. Okay, that's better. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drizzle on this one. So when you're piping out the chocolate, you just want to go ahead and squeeze. Move your hand, move your wrist. And there you go. Alright, so now to the next step. We're gonna do the white ones, and these white ones are gonna be drizzled with white, and I'm gonna add in rose gold diamond dust. Alright, so same thing. We're going to drizzle it with the white. There you go. So we're gonna wanna work quick on this one. So go ahead and drizzle. And we're gonna add the disco dust. Shake off the excess, go on to the next one. Drizzle. And we can always reuse the glitter, that's why I added a parchment paper on there, so it does not go to waste, because it is pretty expensive. So we're back with these, and these are all dried. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take a little brush like this. I found it on Amazon. It was in a pack of like 6, I believe. But all you want to do is grab that little brush and go in between the layers of the drizzling. Just want to be careful. And that's pretty much it. See if I can bring it more close up. Just like that. You can always find different colors of glitter. I mean, there's so many options out there. You just gotta be creative, do your own thing. This is super nice for Valentine's Day. Whether you're selling them or you're just making it as a gift for your boyfriend, your parents, I mean, you can give these strawberries to anyone, and I feel like they're just gonna appreciate like all the detail you put into it, because I mean, look at these berries, they're so glam. They're really nice. I mean, you don't gotta go so into detail and take off like every single thing, but like just take off what you can. And you also gotta keep in mind, glitter gets everywhere, so be careful. Be careful, because it is a pain to pick up. There you go. Alright guys, so all of the strawberries are all dusted off. Look at how gorgeous they are. They're so pretty. I love them. Alright, so here's another tip. Put your strawberries off to the side. Always make sure your surface is clean. Always. Alright, so we don't waste none of this because this is all usable again. Just go ahead and maybe you can even like use your brush, bring them down. Get as much as you can. It's pricey. Alright. So that I will save for another day. Alright, and so for the pretzels, all I did is I just went ahead and drizzled them in white. And I just had a great idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the edible dust, and I'm just gonna put them on there. Put some dust on there. I'll bring one up so you guys can see up close. If you guys can see that sheen. There you go. It's a cute touch. It's super cute. Okay, so for the red one, I'm gonna add the red one with the white drizzle. And all I'm gonna do to stick that on with a toothpick, just put a little bit of white chocolate on there. Add the white to one of these white drizzled ones. Make sure it's centered. And you can go ahead and grab the glitter. You can add a little bit more. Alright, and there you go. Those are all set. I'm gonna put these off to the side. So I think I'm gonna use these white paper liners right here. And there you go, guys. That is the box. I'm gonna set these off to the side. Alright guys, so we're all done. This is what the box looks like. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. I mean, everything down to the detail. Like, look at that. It's lovely. And I would not put the tap on there. I mean, it's optional, you can, but like it's not gonna go all the way down unless you put that little like paper shred like more towards the bottom. You can definitely close it, but I would just set it up like this. You know, just give it to them as a gift. Put a cute little bow right here on the side, either side. This makes a great Valentine's gift for your loved one, for your family members, for a friend. Have fun, be creative. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment, you know. Send me a picture on Instagram if you end up making this for Valentine's Day. I'd love to see your pictures. Thank you so much for watching.